Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Fans Go Coliseum for some more Toronto Wildhounds hockey action. The Wildhounds taking on the Brampton Steelheads for the first of two times this season. Brampton on a roll right now, especially on the road. It's the last retro night of the year for the Wildhounds as they go in the retro uniforms here tonight. Face-off one back and controlled by the Steelheads. Lavoie up on the wing, that finds Beck. He'll challenge Ryerson early, and the save made as the shot came high. Set down the ice by Toronto. This one rolls all the way back. Not enough for icing. Picked up by Holm. Holm will try to get it out of his zone. Gave that away to Woods. Dropping McKinley off to the point. Finnegan letting it go. Save made there by Ivan Kovic. Here's Finnegan. Off to McKinley, letting it go. That's blocked. Rolls in behind. McCoy tries the center. Del Mastro's there, and here come the Steelheads. Lavoie up the right side. He'll bring it in. In on goal. Save Ryerson. Bouncing puck given away. Beck got it right on. Saved by Ryerson. Here's Hardy. Back in front. Beck stopped. Ryerson dives on it. Bouncing puck. Finnegan sends that ahead to Lash to the middle of the ice with Quaver. Quaver back to Lash to Quaver. Waiting. Backhanders. Stopped by Ivan Kovic. Picked up again here by Misa. He has Lavoie. Lavoie stepping down. McKinley trying to catch him. There's the shot. Knocked out by the right leg of Ryerson. Lash couldn't get it out. Woods tries. That's off the boards and back into the Brampton zone. In deep, picked up by Misa. Hit hard by Woods, and that will be called immediately as here's Uberty. Ref's hand in the air. Penalty coming. It's going to Toronto, and they're lucky it's only 2 minutes. Ryan Woods heads off. 2 minutes for boarding the call, and Brampton to the first power play of the night. Here's the draw. One back by the Steelheads. Delboos, Belouz. Struthers letting it go. That was blocked in front by Shears. They still hold on to it. There's the pass. The shot blocked again, cleared, and it does come out of the zone and back down the ice. 1:20 to go in the Brampton power play. Uberty hit hard, and that took exception. Another penalty coming to Toronto. In come the Steelheads. Circling back to the front, touched by Connors. 5-on-3, Brampton. Kyle Joseph will head off for boarding as well. Hits in this game are 7-0 Toronto. We know they're a physical team. Brampton can be as well, but they're more known for their offense. Draw one, Del Mastro letting it go. Kicked out by Ryerson. Finnegan sent it the rest of the way down. Toronto killing a 5-on-3. McCoy's on it shorthanded. Here's McCoy looking, dropping, gave it away to Lavoie. He has a break. Here's Lavoie. He's stopped by Ryerson. McKinley off the boards and out to center. Still a minute to go on the second power play. Great save made by Ryerson. He's been phenomenal all season long. Hardy to the goal. That deflected, just about hit the post. Down low. Here's Bjorgenham Holm. To Beck. To Bjorgenham Holm. Circling back centers. Lavoie. Del Mastro right on. Ryerson the save. Finnegan clears that out and down, and that'll do it for the 5-on-3. Killed off by Toronto. Woods hitting his man. It's trying to play it to the point. He looked for an arm to go up there. Is no call, but another penalty will come to Toronto for retaliation. Hardy touched up by the Wildhounds, and Brampton to their third power play of this first period. Kevin Nicholson heads off for Toronto. The third and final retro night of the season for Toronto here tonight. That's why they're in the retro uniforms. Here's the face-off. The retro goal horn, of course, as well. Good blocker save. Ryerson off the face-off. Vecna Delboos Belouz, and he almost put that in. Another penalty coming to Toronto. They have not been able to stay out of the box in this opening period. Brampton with great pressure. And Ben Shears heads off now. Back to a 5-on-3 go the Steelheads for the second time in this first period. So here's the draw to the right side of the nets. One back by the Steelheads. Delboos Belouz. There's the shot. It tipped off the post. Ryder hitting his man down low. Feeding it to the front. Not out. Vecna stopped on a turnover. Joseph just slipped that out to center. 57 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Misa in with Vecna. Here's Uberty. Delboos Belouz. Vecchia stopped. Bouncing puck. They got it back. Another save. Another after that. And down the ice it goes. 16 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Ryerson has been phenomenal. Here's Hardy to Beck. In he comes with a shot to the goal. Hardy stopped again and cleared to center. Uberty Hit there along the boards, picked up. He'll bring it inside. Uberty trying to center that. Being chased down low here by the Hounds. They pin it along the boards, but then give it away. There's a pickup by Jackson. He'll send it down, icing against Toronto. 2:21 to go here in the first. No scoring from Toronto. It has been all Steelheads, but Ryerson has been up to the task. Faceoffs 5-0 as well. Draw one back, picked up. Toronto can't clear. Another save, Ryerson. Bouncing puck, not out. Karmas. That shot glances high. Ryder. There's Johnson with it. Turned it over in front of his goal. Jackson can't get it out. Callahan back in, but it's just offside. Under a minute to go here in the first. No scoring from Toronto. Shots in the game are 16-3 Mississauga. And no score. Here's the draw. Ryerson has been phenomenal in this first period. It has been all Brampton. In comes Callahan. McKinley's on it. Feeds that out to center. Enright trying to get it right back in as he was taken hard into the boards. Callahan picks that up. He was shoved and in come the Steelheads at the buzzer. We're through 1-0-0 here in Toronto tonight. Ryerson phenomenal. Shots to go in the game are 16-3 Steelheads. No score after one. The hits are 16-1 Toronto. Face-off 7-0 for Brampton. They're 0-4 on the power play. 2 5-on-3s couldn't solve Ryerson. Welcome into period two. The Wild Hounds of the Brampton Steelheads in their first of two meetings this season. The Wild Hounds will be in Brampton tomorrow to finish the two-game set. As here's McKinley for McCoy. Just started the second. Shot from the outside, didn't make its way to the net. That was McCoy looking for it. Lavoie has it. Now Hardy bringing it up the right side. Penalty coming to Toronto. Breakaway. He scores! Hardy on a delayed call with a perfect move. Slips it inside the left post. And Brampton strikes first. 1:37 into period two. Here's the face-off to center. One back controlled. McCoy. Hounds will have to stay out of the penalty boxes. Here's another penalty coming. You can see the hold right in front of the net. It was clear. And to the fifth power play of the night go the Steelheads after getting the 1-0 lead. You could just feel that there wasn't going to be a shutout. Too many penalties taken, too many opportunities given. And it's 1-0. Dells Booze Balloon scores! Right off the face-off. He snipes it by Ryerson. And it's 2-0 Brampton as the Boos rain down here in Toronto. 2:32 into the second, a power play goal. And all the hard work coming now. Oh, it's paying off for sure. They're putting pucks on net, creating opportunities. 2-0 they lead. Giving away here. Here's Cleaver to McCoy. Back to Cleaver. They score. They answer right back with a beauty passing play. 2-1. No chance for Jack Ivankovic on that one as it's a perfect passing play and Toronto's on the board. Face off one, McKinley. Pass ahead, Cleaver moves in. Cleaver, wait, shoots! Good save there. Bouncing puck, it came in front. Now Toronto's starting the press. Jorgenam home to Hardy through the middle of the ice. He'll bring it in again. Here's Hardy. Circles back, Woods on him. There's the shot knocked out by Ryerson. Sent ahead to McKinley. No penalty there. Toronto looking for one. There's Woods. He'll weave in and now drop to the point. Finnegan off. That was given away to Beck. And he will hold it in his own zone. The Jorgenam home. Lavoie taken by Finnegan. Here's McKinley. Chipping that back to Coffey. Coffey inside to the front. That one rolled just past El Mastro. Beck with it. 2-1. We're almost halfway. In come the Steelheads. Hardy. Ryerson picks it up. Gave it away. That could have been bad. And now Coffey the other way. Coffey with Lash. Lash to Coffey. Good save by Ivankovic. Here's Coffey with it again. High swat. Shooting. Save made by Ivankovic. Penalty coming. Toronto again. They will go to another kill as Alex Lash heads off. Tripping is the call. And the Steelheads right back to the power play. Up by 1. Here's the face-off. They're 1 for 5 tonight. They have all 5 as Nicholson sends it out and down the ice. Chased after here by the Hounds. Fans trying to get back in this game as their team is down 2-1 and they have not had most of the offensive zone time. Break! Scores! A breakaway for Struthers, and Brampton back up by 2 here in the middle frame. And that's all it takes. A mistake, a power play breakaway, 3-1. Here's the draw. Hounds fans are booing here. They know that their team has won a lot in a row, but they have to be better than this. Save made, and that almost snuck in. Given away now, picked up by Lawson. Hounds looking sleepy so far here tonight. Brought in, here's Lodge. Lodge feeding it over Lawson. Scores! He snuck it through the 5-hole. What a goal! 3-2. So, Ivan Kovic unable to read that. It goes right between the legs, and we're back to a 1-goal game. Johnson, here's Lodge moving. Lodge can't get the shot. He was taken down. Looked at the official. No call. Jorgenham home. Up ahead for Misa. 3-2 here in the second period. Jorgenham home to Uberty. Uberty steps by to the net. Save Ryerson. Bouncing puck. That's Lawson who takes it back off the Shears. Lodge, he'll send it in. 3-2 game late here in the second. After it goes Johnson with a big hit. Goes and gets the puck, plays it in front. Coffey unable to finish. Gets it back in front. Save made by Ivan Kovic. Here's Bjorgenham home. Looked like the Hounds had the game tied, but great saves by Jack Ivan Kovic. Given away to Zabeski. Stepping in, looking for a shot. Plays it out front, deflected, the save was made. Finnegan, last minute of play here in the second. Finnegan stepping by, he was knocked down. Enright for Struthers. Time running out in the second. Sent in by Brampton. Coffey's on it. To Lash, and we're through 2. 3-2 Brampton through 40 minutes. Steelheads have played the better team, or have played the better game, and they lead by 1 after 2. Shots 23-9 for Brampton. The hits are 21-3 Toronto. Faceoffs are 11-4 Brampton. 2 for 6 on the power play. Toronto hasn't had one. 3-2 after 2. Welcome into period 3. The Wild Hounds down by a goal on home ice. The first time in a while that they've been trailing at home. McKinley to McCoy. Just started the third. In comes McCoy. To the point. Gave that away to Beck. And now the other way come the Steelheads. In with a rush. Playing it to the front. McCoy, it goes in behind McKinley. His pass to Woods, up on the wing, Finnegan, to the middle of the ice for Cleaver. Cleaver to McCoy, McCoy at the net! Saved by Ivan Kovic. Not enough room to tuck it in. Here's Lavoie back in. He has one of the 3 Brampton goals. Finnegan for Woods. Here come the Wild Hounds. Woods knocked, but still has it. Plays it in front. It rolls right to Ivan Kovic. Beck. He'll play for Hardy. Off on the wing, Lavoie has a step ahead, brings it in, centers! Good save made by Ryerson as it comes clutch here in the third. Cleaver the other way, Luke Cleaver stepping, shooting, blockered away by Ivan Kovic. Woods to the point, that bounces out. Lash back on it, McKinley back ahead to Lash. Lash stepping in, Alex Lash. Side of the net, held on by Del Mastro. Toronto still looking for their first shot of this third period. That first one did glance. Here's a giveaway. Coffey can't finish. Carr off the side of the net. Lash in front. The one-timer rolls free. Shears can't hold the zone. Delboo's Baloos. Bjorgenham home. Misa. Uberty. Sent back in halfway through the third. 3-2 Brampton. Nicholson to Coffey. Here come the Hounds to the middle of the ice. Too much of an easy entry. They circle it back. Nicholson. And no one was there on the pass. Now Lawson on the turnover. There's the shot tipped right into the glove of Ivan Kovic. He holds on. 7:50 to go here in the third. 3-2 Steelheads. Face-off will come. Right side of the Brampton goal. Toronto has not put everything at the net like they do usually. Here's a draw one and a shot save. And Ivan Kovic playing that down to Callahan. 7 minutes to go here in the third period. Here's Carmeris. Circle back, penalty coming. It's going to Toronto. The 7th of the night. All 7 power plays have been to Brampton. Here's the face-off. Big time kill here now. One back. There's the shot. Blockered away by Ryerson. Lawson to Lodge. And Lodge will do the right thing and send it down the ice. Picked up by Del Mastro. Gave it away on this power play. Hounds trying to hold on but turned it over to Misa. Vecchia with a back. Binney. Here's Binney circling off. Centers it ahead to Misa. Too much open ice but poked away by Lodge. He'll kick it to Ryder. Lawson. Hounds are tired. They're playing a third night in a row here tonight. Here's the pass over. Binney. After playing the Greyhounds 2 nights in a row, the third night they're playing Brampton here today. So Brampton has the upper hand. In comes Vecchia to Misa. Misa to the goal. Binney right on. Save made by Ryerson. We're down to 4:14 to go. And if you're wondering, that's why the Hounds are playing pretty sloppy here tonight. They're playing a third night in a row. All goals in the second. 3 for Brampton, 2 for Toronto. 3-2's where we sit. Here's Callahan, poked by McKinley. Toronto will have to get on it fast. Here they come. McKinley to the net. Shooting. Fan on it. It was also blocked partially by Callahan. Up to Beck. Hit as it comes out to center. 2.5 to go in the third. Late stages now. Sent in by Toronto. Fed around the far boards. Woods trying to get it off Callahan. He did. Beck, though, getting it out. Lavoie. Middle of the ice. Still holding on. We enter the last minute of play here in the third period. Enright. He'll center for Hardy. Taken back by the Hounds. Cleaver. Finnegan off the boards. And that's McCoy who takes it along. McCoy to Woods. Turn that over. Along the boards. Cleaver back on it. Cleaver from behind the net. Looks in front. There's the pass. It just missed the tap in. Beck. Cleaver trying to get it back. Beck holding on. Dug out by the Hounds. Woods. Gave that away to Callahan. 30 seconds left. Here's Brampton circling back. Now Hardy with it. Up ahead that finds Beck. Time running out for Toronto tonight. Here's the pass up on the wing for Carr. Carr inside. 18 seconds. That's kept in by the Wild Hounds. Lash has it. Lash down low to the front. They score! It's tapped in with 12 seconds to go. 3-3. Not the sharpest effort by Toronto, but enough to get to extra time here tonight. 12 seconds remaining here in the third. It's 3-all. Here's Nicholson. Circles back in his own zone. Played it to Shears. He almost gave that away. Lash to the middle. He finds Carr. 3 seconds. There's a pass. Lash shooting. Fan on it. Backhander blocked. And we go to overtime here tonight from Toronto. Hounds and Steelheads. 3-3 through 60 minutes. Shots are going in the game, 25-16 for Brampton. It's 3-3 after 3. Hits 32-7 for Toronto. Faceoffs 13-7. Brampton 2 for 7 on the power play. Toronto hasn't had one. We go to overtime, 3-3. Welcome into overtime. One team can win. Wild Hounds coming off back-to-back huge wins, but they're playing a third night in a row. Extra time to solve tonight. Here's Hardy. He'll bring it in on the steal. Just started overtime. To the net, 2-on-1, great save, Ryerson. Looked like a sure tap in to end the game. Here's Holm, to the net, sticked away by the Hounds. Lash for Toronto will just send it in. Toronto needs changes here, they're tired. As Cleaver gave that away to Bjorgenham Holm. Holm through the middle of the ice, Toronto back to defend, it's Lash. Lash trying to block that lane, Hardy kicked out. Lash sends it down the ice. Cleaver chases after it, and Ivan Kovic will elect to hold on. Under 2 to go here in overtime. 3-0 on the final retro night of the season from Toronto. Here's the face-off. One back by McCoy. Finnegan with it. Playing that off the boards. No one was there. He'll have to go back quickly. Gave it away. Hardy to win it. Save! What a save made by Ryerson in overtime. Hounds have been nothing but sloppy. Now they get it back. McKinley for McCoy to win it. Save made by Ivan Kovic. Jorgenham home. Good chances for both teams. Obviously, Brampton has the advantage, and they have looked like the better team here in overtime. Woods chasing after home for it. Woods knocks into the net. He ran right in. Now a fight will break out in overtime as McCoy took one of the Steelheads into the boards. Beck and McCoy dropping the gloves, and down goes Owen Beck. As this will be 5 minutes each for fighting. And that will be it for their nights unless they shoot in the shootouts, if we head there. Minute 17 to go in overtime. 3-0 here tonight from the Fantico Coliseum. The Hounds looking for an offensive zone win here. On the draw, they do get it. McKinley down low to Lash. Lash holding on, feeding it around the far boards, and no one there to hold it in. McKinley just about turned it over. Here's Woods, middle of the ice, gave that away. Down the ice it goes, but it chipped off one of the sticks of the Steelheads, and there's no icing. Lavoie taken, picked up by Woods as they look for another breakaway. Woods caught up to, but now moves in. Woods shoots! Save made, Ivan Kovic. Lash. McKinley off the boards, down for Woods. That one bounced in front. Lash takes it back. McKinley down low to Woods, waiting, shooting, save Ivan Kovic. He easily has that as good boxing out by the Steelheads. 36 seconds to go in overtime. Here's the draw to the left side of the net. One back by the Steelheads. Lavoie. Here he comes with it. He's been player of the game for the Steelheads. Holding on to it here. Laying it out front. That's Cleaver staying on him. Doing a great job. Luke Cleaver still staying on him. He has it now. 20 seconds to go in overtime. Cleaver for Johnson. Johnson ahead to Cleaver to win it. He scores! Luke Cleaver set up by McKinley. And the Hounds take it in overtime. 4-3. An ugly game for Toronto, but they come away with the victory here tonight. Just slipping it inside the left post was Luke Cleaver. And the Hounds get the extra point here against Brampton tonight. They will see them again tomorrow in Brampton. Your final score tonight from the Fantico Coliseum, your Toronto Wildhounds 4, the Brampton Steelheads 3 in overtime.